back to His Army, Our Squad. It's Wednesday. It took me a while to figure that one out. All day yesterday, I thought it was Wednesday, so it's still a little off. But anyway, here, I'm gonna show you our chicks real quick, so you can see how they've grown. All right, so they think they're getting treats now. So see, if I even come near here anymore, my big ones who have learned that they get treats from me now don't run away. They come running to get stuff. However, the younger ones still haven't figured this out yet. Probably because the bigger ones sort of overtake everything. So these, this one and that one and that one, and then the 4 reds, 1, 2, 3, 4 are 4 weeks old today. They're very close to being fully feathered, especially these black ones. These black ones like have very little fuzz left. The Rhoda and Reds still have a little fuzz on their heads. So they're 4 weeks, and then our next batch, let's see, which would be that one that just hopped down, that light gray one, that light gray one, and then, where is she? Oh, she's over here sleeping. And then her, she was always kind of the runt. They are 3 weeks old today. And then, oh, and I'm sorry, I knew there were 2 more. And that one and that one. Those are the 4 week old, or 3 weeks old, right? That's right, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's right. And then the babies are kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Oh, and then a couple over back there. So, and they are like a little over 2.5 weeks, like 2 3/4 weeks. So just a couple days younger than the 3 week olders. So it's amazing how much bigger though the 4 week old ones are. A week in chicken life makes a huge difference. So anyway, so they are incredibly dusty. Like I literally, not that you could probably really tell here, but I have like this layer, can you see that line I just made? Ew, of dust everywhere from these chickens, and it's driving me a little bit crazy. So I'm definitely anxious to get them out of here and outside, but it's just not warm enough here yet to put them out without being fully feathered, and they're not fully feathered until they're about 6 weeks old. So like I said, those Asian blacks look pretty close, but we want to put them all out at the same time. So we have to kind of go off the youngest. So we still have about 3.5 weeks left if we go from there. So I'm going to show you kind of what we're doing today. That's bright right there. So we are, we got our stimulus check, which was a blessing because we were planning on putting concrete in our garage floor. I think I mentioned before in a previous video that the garage has a dirt floor, which is less than ideal for so many reasons, especially living here in the Pacific Northwest where everything's damp and wet. The garage floor literally gets like this layer of mold across it every couple weeks or so that we have to like get rid of. And everything just is kind of yucky in there. We can't do anything. So, sorry, my husband was out there. I was trying to see what he's doing. So anyway, so we are going to, so we were planning on being able to do the garage floor in about July. It's not cheap. It's pretty expensive. So, hold on, my husband's going to come in. I'm doing a vlog real quick and then I'll be out to help.
Fire pit's still hot.
Oh, is it really?
Still has coals in the bottom.
Oh, well. Anyway, so we were going to be doing it in around July. We were going to have the money to be able to do the garage floor, but due to the stimulus check, we have enough to do it now. So today they're coming out to like level, like all the dirt and stuff, get it all leveled out and ready. And then not this Friday, it's not in 2 days from now, but next Friday, they will be coming out to lay the concrete. So that's pretty exciting. So we're outside trying to get the garage all cleared out and ready for that. We weren't really expecting them to come today. So luckily my husband did a lot of it yesterday, but we're going to go out and do that. And we're burning stuff like crazy. So it's a little gloomy. I don't know what my kids are doing. So it's a little gloomy out here today. I think they're all playing with Nico. But the sun's supposed to come out. I mean, it's just partly cloudy. The sun's supposed to come out here. And is Nico trying to get him?
Yeah. Oh, Nico already.
Oh no, that's what I said not to let him do, guys. Anyway,
I said this one's for Nico.
Yeah, apparently. So anyway, so the sun's supposed to come out later this afternoon, but in the meantime, we are gonna. Hi, you always like to be in here, huh? Oh, just kidding. We're going to get the garage cleared out, and I've got one more pot here to plant. Get that done, probably turn my compost pile, and then maybe clean out our little shed. So yeah, that's the goal. We really weren't going to come outside today. We were totally going to focus on the house, but because the garage floor is getting done, we're going to get all that done. So that's where we're at right now. All right, so I just turned my compost pile. Whoops, it's right there behind me. Still haven't got a fence or anything for it. I really need to. But it's definitely doing what it needs to be doing. So it's warm, probably maybe not quite as hot as I'd like it, but I'll have to, I can't remember. I've done research on this before. I might have to do a little bit of research on that and figure out why, but it is working. Like it's steaming a little bit. When I put my hand to it, it's definitely warm. I see things breaking down, so that's good. So we're getting there. It's definitely a learning process. And I desperately need to get some type of fencing, pallets, something to separate it, because I think I could probably, it looks really small from here, but it's actually a really good size. All right, so it's probably 3 feet tall, but really wide. So I really need it more and more of a compact space. I'm pretty sure there's wild animals coming out here and feeding from it and stuff, which I don't really want. I want all that stuff to stay in there. So I do need to get, which I think I say in like every video, I feel like I do need to get some type of fencing or something for it. That sun's starting to come out. It's very nice. So still working on that. So I'm going to go tidy up my shed here real quick. It's not real messy, but we've just taken a few things out there. I think we're planning to go to Home Depot today, depending on how late the floor guys are here, the garage floor guys. Like I said, they're just leveling out the dirt floor. So depending on how late they're here, because we have church tonight, we need to go to Home Depot to get some stuff. But I will be getting, I'm not videotaping you, don't worry. We will be getting some big trash cans, galvanized trash cans too, why are you throwing rocks at me? Anyway, I'm in my shed. Just need to do a quick little tidy up, like things just, as we kind of, put stuff in here, things just sort of got thrown here and there. So just a quick tidy, finish emptying out the garage. And I'll take you back and show you. I planted some blueberry bushes, and I'm second guessing where I'm planting them. Where I originally wanted to plant them, which gets a good amount of sun, it also has like, our septic system stuff is all there. So I was afraid to dig into the ground because I didn't know what I was going to hit. So I didn't do that. So I planted them back a little farther, and I'm just noticing it doesn't get a ton of sun. So I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. And then I need to finish some of my container gardening. So, yep, I'll take you along and I'll show you some of that here in just a minute once I finish tidying the shed. Yes. Okay, so you can watch me tidy up a little bit. Quick and easy. Now we're missing a wheelbarrow in here, so I gotta figure out where that's at. Where's the wheelbarrow?
That way.
Is it empty? Will you bring it this way if it's empty?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, so we just gotta get the wheelbarrow brought in, and the shed's done. So that was pretty simple. Just needed a quick tidy. So we've got pine shavings. I get backwards when I do this. Pine shavings for the chickens. Some scratch. Oh my goodness. See, I need to do this the other way. Hang on. So we've got some scratch for once the chickens get older. I bought that on accident. I was trying to get grit and I grabbed scratch. So the pigs. Oh my goodness. The chickens can't have that till they get older. We've got their pine shavings in there. Diatomaceous earth, which is really good. One for dust bath for chickens, and then just to put around it helps keep bugs away. It does all kinds of stuff. Look it up if you're interested. Some play sand also to make dust bath. All that back there is like fertilizer for the grass. I need to get a bin, I think, because we have some like basketball and dodgeballs and stuff, I would like to have a bin for in here so they're not just getting thrown in here. We're saving a spot here. Well, one definitely for chicken feed.
There you go.
All right, I got a wheelbarrow.
With me in it.
With you in it. So a thing of chicken feed will go here if we decide to get rabbits. I was waiting for a different reaction. What do you think about getting rabbits, Lauren?
Mean cruel people.
Mean and cruel people. What do you think, Melody? About getting rabbits to eat?
No.
So,
Yeah, we're just fine eating them.
you want them just to play with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
And
eating
pet
rabbits.
them.
What's your problem with it, Lauren?
How they kill them.
The dispatching is what it's called. Dispatching the rabbits. I'm not gonna lie.
What is that
It's a little bit difficult.
So cool, yet I want to watch it.
What is that?
You're weird. Okay, anyway, so I'll tell you in a minute. So we're gonna get a galvanized thing here for chicken feed, and then we'll leave a space in case we do rabbits. Okay, so I need to go hook that hose up. So we got a new hose. So got these all planted. I think I may have shown these once, but I can't remember. So got cilantro, sweet mint, parsley, oregano, and then my husband picked me up 2 more mint plants, which are really tiny. I don't know if these have just grown that much because I don't remember if they started out that small. They might have. So I'm going to plant those right now.
Rosemary.
I did forget to, no, I don't have any, no, I said rosemary. Yeah, rosemary. I already said that. And then these strawberry plants, which I may have to work on today, figuring out where I'm going to put those before they die, because that would be bad. So, because some of them are already looking a little, that one's not looking too great. So anyway, I need to get those planted soon. So I'm going to do this one right now. What? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. It's not going to hurt anything. It's going to fall right there. Just make sure Nico's out of the way. Yeah, you guys just stay back. Nico, come. Once you start it, he'll probably leave anyway. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Nico, come on.
Okay. No, you dummy. Come on. There you go. Well, I think we're going to cut down this tree, which is already dead. Half of it's already fallen. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, let's.
Flip it up. Okay. And then set it somewhere.
Oh, careful.
Hold it with your knee.
You got to pull harder, yeah?
You gotta pull.
There it goes. Daddy playing with his new toy. He's ready to cut down another tree. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't want it to go to the street. That would be bad.
I'll leave dropping it this way.
So you guys need to stay back by the coop or right there, E?
It's not. Dad can make it fall that way.
Dad's going to make it fall this way, hopefully. That's the goal anyway. Nico, come here. Is it stuck?
Yeah, it's trying to go that way.
I know it is. That's why we were screaming, but you were not hearing us. It's making me a little nervous. I knew it was going to want to go that way. It's leaning too much on that hill. Is it stuck in there?
Yeah.
So y'all, this is why women live longer than men. Like, I'm not even kidding. This whole tree cutting down thing is definitely making me a little nervous. We currently have a tree that wants to go more towards the road, which is a little scary. And the chainsaw, the brand new chainsaw, is stuck in the tree currently. So that's our current situation. Yeah, I told my husband, please go get your hard hat because I am getting incredibly nervous right now. Like, I can't quite handle this. He's scaring me because this tree, okay, so this tree is like on a little bit of a hill and an angle. So automatically is already leaning. Our road is right there. You know, he cut the wedge in and hopes it was going to go this way. We tried putting a rope around it. That didn't work. So now he's going to put a... Okay, y'all are making me nervous. I'm backing up. Like, please don't kill yourself for my son. Jeez, Kyle, be careful, please.
This is dangerous. Never try this out.
Oh.
Straight out with it.
Move it, but it won't like move. It's stuck.
What? Do you need me? All right, take like, I don't know, 5. We got the saw out, obviously. It did break a tree. That's all right. Honestly, those 2 little trees could probably come down too. I'm gonna be honest, because there's those big. I'm good with those big pine trees behind them. So if you want to,
I want to cut one of those down.
while we're here, if you want to chop those down, those aren't gonna do much. So
Can I chop it down?
gonna go anywhere, babe. They're super thin. Oh, Pacific Northwest tree frog.
Again?
Yeah, same thing.
Like the other one.
Yeah,
What?
he is really cute.
He's really skinny.
Yeah.
The other one's
All right.
fat.
Yep. Well, we decided to buy land and stuff, and I guess this is kind of everything I didn't even realize I wanted. I don't know, even growing up, I always loved horses and loved the idea of the farm life, but at the same time, I never envisioned myself living on one or even a homestead or whatever, and I'm out here, I'm mowing the lawn right now, so getting it looking nice. and my hubby was just cutting down some of those trees. I don't think we'll get them all done today, but and we got kiddos playing on the trampoline behind me here. Wait, where'd it go? I passed it, didn't I? Oh, right there. It's a beautiful day. Sun's come out now. Even though we weren't planning to get outside today, as soon as I get out, I want to stay. I want to keep going and keep doing projects, and it's wonderful. And it's been a huge blessing to have this this time of quarantine. You know, I think you always got to find the good from the bad, and having my husband home and my oldest daughter home. My husband was home quite a bit anyway, but just having him home all the time and being able to get up in the mornings with him and just talk about our day and what we're going to do. And, you know, having my daughter home, it's nice to have some extra help, you know, extra hands. So this has just been a blessing in disguise for sure, to just be out here. I'm so grateful that we bought this house when we did, because I think this would have been a lot harder had we still lived on base, and such, you know, houses right next door and small yard and all that. I think this definitely would have been much harder, but having this space where we can get out and we can do projects and we can play in the woods, and, you know, I mean, it's just cut down some trees and work on our garden and, you know, play with the chickens outside, all this stuff. It's been a huge blessing. So I'm just, as I was sitting here mowing the lawn and just thinking about it, I thought I'm just so grateful for everything that God has blessed us with, and just this land and this home, and to be able to do it and live out here in the Pacific Northwest. And it's funny because you know, you get those memories that pop up on Facebook. I think about 6 years ago, it was in 2014. I think it was yesterday, the memory popped up. It said, it must have been just a really gloomy day in Texas. We were living in Texas at the time, and probably hadn't been living there real long. I think 2014, no, so not real long, just a few months. And it was a really gloomy day, I guess. And I had my post for Facebook that day had something to the effect of, I don't think I could ever be stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington, because of how just kind of down and unmotivated I feel when it's rainy and gloomy. And while that's true, I definitely do struggle during the rainy season, during the winter. I have to say the summer and spring out here is just absolutely glorious. In Texas at this time, it's already, you know, getting like crazy hot in the 90s, 80s and 90s. And it's just kind of miserable. And come summer, we're all just, you know, sweating to death and, you know, not having a good time. So I didn't think we could ever live out here. We were excited when we got it because it was someplace new that we haven't been, and I absolutely love it. And obviously we're settling down, so it's become home to us. So I am definitely grateful that God's brings us to places, even though we're not sure that that's what we want, or how it'll turn out. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my thoughts as I'm mowing the lawn. I actually really enjoy mowing. It's a huge yard, and it's definitely takes its toll on me physically at the end of the day. But it's so worth it. I enjoy just kind of the hum of the loud hum of the lawnmower, and just being with my thoughts and being able to just enjoy the sun, you know, beating down. I mean, seriously, guys, look at this. It's turned out to be just a gorgeous day. I'm probably going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm not sure how much I really have, but I doubt that I'll probably do a ton more tonight. So I'm just going to finish this beautiful big yard, get my flowers watered, and just enjoy the sunshine. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and I hope that you also are finding the blessings during this time. I know it can be hard, and for anybody who has anxiety and makes it worse, and for those who are not used to having your kids home all the time, that's an adjustment. And you know, I see a lot of things on the internet like, I don't know how you homeschool moms do it. Please keep in mind that homeschooling looks very different than schooling at home, which is what you guys are having to do. It's just a very different style. And so what you guys are doing, I think, is a lot harder. You're still having to have meetings at certain times, and you know, get on Zoom or whatever you're having to do, and you have a teacher still giving you schoolwork. So you still have deadlines to be met and those kind of things. Whereas as actual homeschoolers, you know, we're very flexible. If we don't want to do school that day, we don't. If we have other stuff going on, if the weather's nice and we'd rather be outside, we can do all those things, and we don't have to be meeting online for the most part. Now, there are a lot of homeschoolers who choose to homeschool but still follow like the K-12 program or just do school online. So they obviously still have more of a normal schedule, but not homeschoolers school that way. And I would even dare say the majority of them don't school on a schedule as far as having to do certain, that wind kicked in, do certain curriculum and whatnot. So I would say, yep, good breeze. So that's not normal. So just hang in there, and it's just a season. This too shall pass, and find the blessings and enjoy your children, and read aloud a lot. Like, I think that's huge. Read with them and just enjoy having them home for a season. It'll end. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our video with others that you think might like. I would love to, well, at least get to 100 subscribers. I think I'm at 90 something. So it'd be really cool. And maybe, I don't know, maybe even by the end of April or so, to see if I can get to 100 subscribers. So if there's anybody else you know that you think would enjoy these for whatever reason, not that I think we're all that interesting, but apparently 90 some other people do. So if you think there's others that you know that would enjoy it, please pass it along and see if we can get my subscribers up to 100. That would just make me very happy. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.